up the pieces that I lost in the lobby. I put you against the wall, you had us body to body. I can't help the way you make me feel, it's so hard to copy. Let's find common ground, meet me in a lost and found, yeah. Dark days turning into dark nights. I hit the strip and spend it all, I'm having hard times. I reminiscing, had me looking through the archives. I seen a picture of you looking like a star shines. And you're bright, 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 like the lights on a fight night, night. Love hit me like a mic, mic, mic. You know I'ma get it right, right, right. So stay with me, run away with me. Need like a dope fiend, need dope. Need like a coke fiend, need coke. Even though your heart cold, ski slope. I really hope the song bringing me close.
Alive can't put me in a box. I redefine any definition you got. I am the tiger, I'm making steps to the top. The flames, I whip it up, you just gotta hand me the rock. Take a seat, you cannot stand it. All I know, the flow harder than a Scotch bunny. Don't try study me, you cannot manage. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yeah, you better listen. I'm bringing heat. You'll be a fan when I start rapping. Way I'll have your fucking head spinning. I'm known as spit vicious. Release bombs and go tick tick. Boom, you blown me that head missing. I'm a phenomenon. Stacking cheese like it's Parmesan. 8 different flows, call me Octomom. I'm moving fast like the Autobahn. And I'm independent, so I'm not your fucking starving like it's Ramadan. Sick, twisted, gifted. Can't copy, printed. Can't hold me down. I shape shift, I'm liquid. I killed this beat, I might get convicted. They know how I move, it was predicted. Persistent, spoke it into existence. So consistent, no assistance. Hear me once, become addicted. If I rap it, then I live it. There's no cap when I be spitting this.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, my wonderful star children. How are you doing today? Today, we will be playing a very special game called The Shadow People. Now, this game was provided to me free of charge by the wonderful people at Rock Studios. So keep an eye out for this wonderful game. It's a point-and-click horror adventure where you wake up exhausted the week before finals. So this should be interesting. No idea how this is going to be. Don't know anything about this. It does say that there is no autosave. And you only get 3 save slots, which is nice. Nice that they're upfront about that. Items with white border can affect the ending. 5 different endings. So let's see how this plays, shall we? No problem at all, Rock. I'm super happy to do so. Is there supposed to be sound at this point? And is it not coming through because of me? Or... Oh, nope. There's music. Gotcha. Ooh. Dun 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 dun. Okay, got a nice beat. Mouse cursor to find objects to interact with. Use the action menu to select an action to interact with the object. Left click. Select something. Right click opens the pause menu. You can move by clicking on the map or by using the move action. Okay. You're in a small, dim room. You can barely just make out the door opposite your bed. You had trouble sleeping last night, and you know that you have a difficult day ahead of you. Liking the music. Hey, Super Weird Plush. Glad to see you drop in to say hello. We're playing a super special indie game today, provided to us by Rock Studios. Today marks the 3rd day of finals week. You know there's no rest for the wicked. Okay, so... an action or an item first. Try looking around. Look in the mirror. You'll instantly regret doing so. Your hair is messed up after tossing and turning so much last night. Will you ever get a good night's sleep? Continue to look around. The rug. It really ties the room together. Small table. You played some board games with friends in the past. Your bedroom door. Light switch. Examine the picture. It's Mount Fuji. You scaled it last year with some friends. You examine the portrait. It's a friend of yours, a tall man with light brown hair and a woodcutter axe slung over his shoulder. You look at the day sky. While the sun is shining, the light doesn't feel particularly warm. Big. Oh, I took the mirror. Okay. So, make a save game just to test it out. Cool. And you flip the light switch. Okay, it's bright now. Open the door. Move. Kind of looks like a key. Yep, took the car key. Dead forest. A fire raged through the area recently, laying it to waste. Take a mallet. Wait a second. Huh. Open the book. It's a research book on the effects of insomnia on the human body. You read a passage from the book. Insomnia is a condition where the person cannot go to sleep, even when they want to. It affects millions of people each year for various reasons. Some side effects of sleep deprivation include dizziness, nausea, migraines, and hallucinations. Well, we're gonna start hallucinating soon. Okay, gotta open the door first. Car key. You drive your car through the cold sunshine, doing your best to keep awake during the long drive to campus. Class, so let's try moving out. The school. Your school, you spend about 4 days of the week within its halls. Door. Go in. Your professor starts the lecture. You frantically take notes while trying to avoid passing out. Finals is next week and you can't miss anything. Okay, so class must be over. Nighttime now. You drive your car back home along a lonely stretch of highway. You pull off onto an exit with a nearby gas station. Out of the car. Round. Gas pumps are shut off. Have to go inside to... It's over this way. Oh. Bathroom. Why, thank you, Rock. I do appreciate it. Let's take the key here to the gas station. And let's do some inadvisable things, like looking in the dirty mirror in the terrible bathroom. Filthy gas station mirror. You gaze at it for a length of time, using the cold water to try to wake yourself up. As you stare into the mirror, you think you see the shadow of a person for a brief moment. However, when you blink, the image is suddenly gone without a trace. The vile toilet. A horrific stench emanates from the foul liquid. Ugh. Damaged sink. Well, we've got the key now. So now we'll be able to use the gas station key to unlock the door, open the door, use the door, move. Okay. Press the button to turn the pumps on. That feels too easy. Gas canisters, don't need one. Sundry things. More sundries. Okay. Nothing much to deal with here. Let's use the gas pump, I suppose. Fill the car up. Enough. Let's go back to the car. Use You drive along on a moonlit night. You struggle to stay awake. Suddenly, a dark figure of a child appears in the road. You swerve hard, slamming into a large tree and destroying your car. Ooh, dear. Owie. A tree has crushed the windshield. Let's get out of the car then. Ooh. Ooh, I like that musical transition. Nice. Hello, Light. Welcome to the stream. It's wonderful to have you. I think you'll enjoy this. We are playing the indie game The Shadow People, created by Rock Studios, who are with us here today. I am testing out this point-and-click adventure game, and I've got to say I'm enjoying it so far. I love the music, and I love the Game Boy aesthetic. Ooh, excuse me. I need some more caffeine. Let's walk down the road at night. What could possibly go wrong? We've got to turn. Well, Rock was wonderful enough to give me a warning as part of the intro that some things may be disturbing. So I am excited about the possibility of having my mind warped and melted. Clock tower stands in the distance. Oh, let's go check it out. Oh. Or interesting at the very least. Open the door. Let's see here. Let's look around. We've got gears. Empty hole. Yeah, it looks like we're missing a gear. Got a clock. Can we use the clock? No. What if we push the arrow? Okay, doesn't seem to be anything there. Let's... Hidden panel, you don't see any way of opening it yourself. There may be some other way to open it. Okay. Button on the wall, so we have multiple buttons in the wall here. This button is the key to your destiny, but at what time will the future arrive? Okay, let's see if pressing the buttons does this. Probably have to find the mechanism to fill up the clock tower so it can actually do clock tower stuff. Oh, that is literally the end of the road. The highway simply ends. Yeah, that's a mite of a problem. About down this way, we have gates. Gate to a park currently padlocked. And let's take the lighter here. Should probably come useful. Can we mallets? Padlock off? Just on the offhand that one of our keys it could happen. Here. Now we've got a church with some broken windows. Stained glass window, fairly damaged. Small church door, small bell tower. Door opens for us. Some sort of religious icon. It looks a bit like a cross with spikes on the ends, but there's a crescent around part of the cross. That's not a standard religious symbol. A candelabra hangs on the wall. Can I light the candelabra? Light the various. Oh! Lighting the candles has revealed a hidden door in the wall. Open the door. Let's walk through. What do we have here? Tape. Bolt cutters. Helpful. Very helpful. Let's look into the mirror, so this will probably be a bad idea. Mirror. I don't know, it felt like there might be something there, but perhaps not. That'll open us up to the gate. Oh my, what are you? You're not quite sure what it is, but it appears to be a silhouette of a person. For some reason, you get the distinct impression that it's not a drawing. Something is etched into the wall here. An endless midnight has been visited upon me. Only in a dream does light exist for me anymore. Am I blind? Even when my eyes are open, not even the faint sliver of the crescent moon is visible to me. We have the crescent moon up there, but... Oh, question, point. Try and remember that. That's vaguely important. Rusted sewer gate seems to be rusted in place. I don't think anything that I had... Oh, maybe the mallets. Try malleting it before we go back. Okay. So, no mallet. So instead, we will go back to the gates. Here, I believe. And we'll use the bolt cutters here. And then we'll go ahead and open. We've got that same symbol again. A decrepit grave long worn down by the sands of time. It looks like it was moved recently. You expect to read about it, about whoever's grave this is. But instead, something else is carved into the stone. I have to have some fun with this. Eternal shadow in the twilight of a dark sun. Creatures that dance in the peripheral of the mind. A forgotten land that exists among the stars. Give your flesh to the holy altar and be reborn with an unyielding immortality. Very fun. Okay, and here we have ... 0 0 0 0 0 ... Here lies Starboy, 2015 to 2015. Very sad. Nothing else to view here at the moment, it seems. You're welcome, Rock, anytime. the door to an old rundown shed. It looks as though it has not been serviced in a long time. Oh, we found the cog. What is this? The ham radio. It looks to be in working order. Right. Ooh, that was nifty. I loved hearing the warbly ham radio's voice give the 0835. That was very cool. 0835, huh? That's everything in here. Let's see here. We need to go back to the clock tower. Gonna put the cog in its proper place. Oh. Cog. Huh. A cog with many teeth. Oh, puts. Okay. I will say you do have a bit more choice options than I think is strictly necessary. A few context viable ones would probably be a little better. No need to reduce it down to one action, but I think, 9 different actions might be a bit much. Place the cog into the empty hole. You hear the gears begin to grind as the clock tower comes to life. Right. Press the button. The mechanism must not be configured. Okay. What is 12, 9, 6, 3? Hero. Go back real quick because I'm having a brain fart moment. I need to hear that ham radio again. Zero 0835. Oh. You dear. Oh no, indeed. It happens, Rock. So let me bounce you that error real fast. Have it on hand. And I'll go ahead and set it up here. Give me just a moment. This is why our lovely indie devs have folks test things out before they do. It's no worries, you're an indie dev, Rock. That's gonna mean that you're gonna have a tough time catching every little possible thing. Just unfortunately, I haven't saved for a bit, so I'm gonna have to run through this real fast. Luckily, I'm pretty sure I remember everything I did, so it shouldn't take long. take and snag. We'll take it. Car key. Go to school. Door. Watch the professor. Look at the chalkboard. Leave. Car key. Take the key. Lock. Open. Use. Use. Back in the car. Drive off. Car is totaled. Walk down the street until I find here. We're gonna go here to find the lighter. Go a step further down to the church. Church door. Let's go ahead and save here. So we bump into any more those, it won't be any big deal. Take the bolt cutters. Here, except for the body. Bolt cutters on that. Open that. Move in. Read the vaguely scary words. Open the shed. I'm going to save before I go in, just in case. Now, I am going to purposely pause when I get in there, see if that triggers it. While I'm doing this, I might as well act as a debug tester. Let's go ahead. Okay, that didn't cause the crash. Let me try something. No, that doesn't do it either. Not sure what I did. 0835. All right. We'll have to go put the cog back in. No problem. I'm not a dev myself, but I am a big gamer, so I understand the stuff you have to go through to get this stuff out and going. Alright, so let's see. Put the cog in. Oop, wrong button. Go up the stairs. Try and figure out this puzzle. Row 8, 3. Zero, 8, 3, 5. Think. Well, none of these numbers are the ones that are on there. Well, I feel like maybe. Don't worry, I'll call out to you if I need the help, which I may very well need, but I'm trying to see if I can't figure this out on my own and be the best tester reviewer. And, or 8, 3, 5. Okay. Here's your grades. They're into the world spots. An endless midnight has been descended upon me, so maybe that has something to do with that. Let's give it a try. Alright, so the numbers here. Wait a minute. Hold on. Now, I don't know if this is part of the puzzle. Because I believe this Roman numeral is incorrect. I believe that would be 8 Roman numeral. But if that's the case, because hold on. What others? Is this one 11? No, that one reads 9. So are these Roman numerals inverted, or are they, or is this a clue? Alright, I think I'm moving up on I'm gonna need a hint here, Rock, before I progress much further, because I'm entering in the stumped territory. Okay, so that is a thing. Puzzle. Eat. Oh. Well, the clock hands move backwards. So... clock hands move back. Zero. You jumped the gun a little on giving me that answer. I think I could have gotten it eventually, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 30. Good puzzle though. I think it is a good layered puzzle. The only thing that I would consider adding to it is to consider doing something that makes it a little bit more obvious that the clock itself is backwards, and not that there's just an issue with knowing how Roman numerals work or something along those lines, because it might have taken me a bit longer otherwise. It could be something as simple as maybe a backwards symbol or something along those lines that might make it a little more obvious. Perhaps even a backwards version of the symbol you've been using at this point. Yeah, you are correct. And a hacksaw. I will take that. Alright, now the hacksaw will probably let us into here, I feel like. Yep. Ooh. Drippy. Oh. Yep. Let's save. Let's see if we can figure out where we are. I feel like I may have made a poor decision somewhere here. Water coming out of spouts in the wall. Out of here. forward, perhaps? Wait a moment. I got it. Maybe. Eh. Yeah, full moon. Half moon. Like maybe I'm going in a circle somehow, or I'm not mentally figuring out the. Constantly keep going right. Okay with that. But I feel like I should have run into something by now. Quarter moon. Ah, where'd my third quarter moon go? Here just a moment ago. Here we've got Winning Gibbous. We go to the left. Third quarter moon. Right.
Master Starson,
Full
who
moon.
has brought their flock?
Oh, hello, Haze Shift. Well, thank you for the raid. I'm so excited to see you join us here today. We're playing a lovely little indie game provided to us by Rock Studios, who's in here with us in the chat. And we're playtesting / reviewing this wonderful little indie horror game that they created based off of retro GBA graphics. So I'm currently getting lost. Ooh, I think I might have figured. Aha! Got it! Ooh, gosh, buttons on the floor. Okay, da. Yes! Aha! Hey Black Soul, good to see you join us. And let's go on through the door. Oh. Okay. Things going a little weird here. Image of a triangle with something on the inside. Crescent moon. I'll go ahead and save then. Thank you for that recommendation, Rock. Strange looking image. The eye in the drawing seems to pierce right through your soul. Full with strange symbols in the middle.
Praise be to the great old one.
My Black Soul, thank you for joining the Star Children. Cookies on the left, cloaks on the right. Remember to have fun and always get consent. Something is etched on the wall here. The Red Prince, long in slumber. Do not approach the altar lest you bring about his resurrection. I get a feeling I'm going to ignore that. An altar to the Red Prince. You're not sure why, but the name sounds vaguely familiar, as if it was from a story long ago. There's a small dagger on the altar, sharp and vicious looking, with a decadent hilt made of glittering gold and a blade of shining silver. Let's go ahead and take that knife. The altar? When you touch the altar, suddenly an ornate knife that was sitting on the altar flies up and stabs you through the heart. Blood pools out from the gaping wound and onto the altar. The blood slowly congeals until it forms a singular mad bloody eye contained within a triangle that was stretched vertically to an insane eccentricity. Ooh, good choice of using eccentricity there for that word. And an overpowering wave of blackness overtakes your mind as you slump to the floor, punctuated by a chaotic jumbling of discordant piano notes and hollow, echoing laughter that seems to come from every which way at once. Ill. He sees you. Ending 5 of 5. Return of the Prince. Nifty. Ooh, red indeed. Yeah, got a nice beat to that. Nice, light. Alright, let's see if we can't get a different ending here. What happens if we mallet things? Who's the mallet? Got the mirror. Axel? Okay, so we have to... That takes us completely through the flooding again. There we go. So it's something in here. Maybe lighter on the pole. Something about checking your items. Okay, so I don't have any of the 3 items that act as ending chambers. Also missing something from the ending. Maybe I need one of those items before I Of course, I have to figure out how I get out of the labyrinth. I know how to find my way back, but... Is it possible to escape the flooded labyrinth once you're down here? Okay. Other... So there's this one. Pin 4. Water flows into the pit from the grounds. Alright. Oh. Something is written next to an outline on the ground. There was a living person here. They are gone now. Those people waving. Talking with people. Call out to the shadowy figures, but receive no response. Okay. Prairville. Heir of the Imperfect. A strange beast stands before you. It is the head of a nearly featureless human, but the legs that resemble an elephant, although you aren't sure just how many legs. Alright, talking to the Imperfect. While it has a face that somewhat approximates a human, it either can't speak or feels no need to. Hear to it. Nope. Nope. Oh, that reminds me of the Junji Ito wall. Is this wall made for me? This hole made for me. It wasn't made for you. Love it, love it.
Praise be to Starson. Praise be to the great old one.
Living Person 101 is now following. Thank you, Living Person. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Star Children. Cookies on the left, cloaks on the right, and join us for some spooks as we play this lovely indie game by Rock Studios. I don't think we're doing anything else with that thing. Crack in the wall. Mallet on it, or is this just the other side of the Junji, perhaps? Both possibilities. An endless hallway, huh? Oh. Well. My. I seem to have died. Let's try going to the left this time. There's the hole in the wall again. There's the crack in the wall. There's the endless hallway, so we're just gonna ignore that out for you. You slowly trudge through the dark passage. You are barely able to keep awake. You reach the faraway light, and it quickly envelops your entire vision. When it finally dims, you find you are somehow back at home. Interesting. You finally get back home and enter through the front door. You quickly collapse on your bed, while sleep rapidly invades your mind. After an unknown stretch of time, you suddenly wake with a jolt. Oh, that is nifty. That is such a cool way of doing that. I like that. Immediately you realize with mounting terror that your body is completely immobilized. You strain your eyes this way and... that's searching for anything. A black body presses down on your chest. Several others, including children, hold your limbs down fast with unrelenting strength. The tallest one stands 7 feet tall in the encroaching dark. It doesn't need to move at all. It doesn't need to. It stares without eyes, and all the others do at your helpless body. You attempt to scream. You can't move your mouth. The minutes pass. The shadows watch. Your mind goes black, and you pass into a dreamscape. Ending 2 of 5, Midnight Shadows. Alright, so we'll do the left again. And let's see if there's a way. I think we can only look at this for this transition spots. It's closed. Okay, you gotta load a game before that. Okay, that makes sense. This one from before then. No, it wasn't. Okay, so I've got all the endings that I can reach right now. I've gotta say, high marks from me. This is a very good, very cleverly made little point and click. Not super long. The one puzzle totally had me, but was perfectly reasonable. There might have been a few little more tips that maybe you could have put in, but I really liked it. I'm gonna see if, real quick, if I can manage to snag some of the alt endings here. Just going through super quick. So let's see what I can do. As anyone who knows who saw my review of Remains, I'm not one to hold back. So I am going to say my full feeling on this game as it stands is I think you have too many actions. It's a little too easy to get confused on whether or not you're using the right action. Beyond that, the music is excellent. I love the sound that you have for this game, and the sound design is very well made, in my opinion. The artwork is simple, but it is very well done, and really gives you a sense of place. I like the fact that it's not immediately apparent what the answer to certain things are. And I like the very, I don't want to say simplistic nature of the point and click, but I like the fact that everything makes sense. I just finished I'm working currently on a point and click adventure, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. And to be honest, that game has a lot of moments where things just do not follow. And I like that everything in this game, at least so far, seems to follow a rational methodology for where to go next. I'm not clicking things at random, even things I didn't quite catch on to, always followed from the prior thing. So I didn't feel frustrated or cheated that I didn't get something right off the bat. So take that for the positive that it is. Oh, forgot to get the gas. Oops, daisy. Okay. Well, you did a very good job of that, I feel. Okay. So I'm guessing this is where we need to find those missing items that I didn't find. To the end of the road there. Get lighter. Go into the church. I wonder. If I hold a mirror up to a mirror, what happens? Can't use the mirror here. It was worth a shot. Gold cutters. Yes, they do indeed. Oh, okay. Take it. That way? No, it was the other way around. Okay, so it's backwards and 5, 9, so that means that this there we are. Now we've got our hacksaw. Or do we? Huh. The hacksaw didn't fall out. I'm guessing the hacksaw was supposed to fall out there. No worries, no worries. This stuff happens. It's okay, honest. Not sure how I did that. Hilarious part is I thought about saving before we entered the tower, but oh. Maybe it'll just let me. Well, looks like we've run into another small hiccup, but alright, I'll give it another try. If I move it out of place, it just says it's not configured correctly. But if I move it back, then it says the panel's already open. Alright, so I think that is going to be that for the Shadow People. But I'll probably play more on my own time for the unless folks want me to try and find the other endings, because I can try and find the other endings if folks want me to. I don't mind. It's not like it takes long to get back to that point. No worries, Rock. I'm happy to do so. The only reason that I'm not going to try and play through to completion... Oh, you would like to see them light? Well, you know what? You're a subscriber, so I am happy to do so for you. Okay, let's start a new one real quick. We're just going to rush on through again. And this time I will save before the clock tower. Take. open. Yeah, if you know exactly what you're doing, this doesn't take long at all. You know? Gas pump. Car key. We'll go ahead and save this as our new save state 1. Road, hang a right. Take the lighter. I'll keep that in mind. I tend to be really bad with stuff like that because I tend to, and take this for whether or not it's any consideration for you, but I know I and some other players like to avoid save scumming our way back with things. Now, I know with these point-and-click adventure games, sometimes you really should be doing that if you want to get all sorts of endings. I just happen to be the kind of person I don't like making extra saves if I can help it, but I'm weird on that. Fake. Headers. Open. Grab the cogwheel. That makes sense. My problem was I recognized that it was mirrored, but I didn't recognize... I recognized that the Roman numerals were backwards, but because of the weirdness that is Roman numerals, it actually didn't click for me right away that they were backwards instead of just wrong. Now, of course, I should know better. Things are never just wrong in games like this. There's always a right put's the command I want. Okay, we're gonna save you again here. This save state 2. Yeah, I don't know if it'll make it too obvious if you switch to regular instead of Roman numerals, but I'm not sure what a good midpoint for that is. I am not getting the hacksaw to spawn. You know what? Maybe it's not triggering because I didn't listen to the radio. Let's see if that does the trick. Because sometimes things get tied weirdly in the programming process. I know that. Nope. Still no hacksaw. I think I broke it. I'm not sure how I did. I'm sorry. I broke it. Goodness gracious. I borked the game. I'm sorry. It fell apart under my noodly touch. Well, let's give it a whirl. Won't hurt nothing for me to try it. Oh, why thank you. I try. Weird. See if loading it will save us the trouble of going back through. There we go. Hacksaw's back. Not entirely sure why, but it worked. Gonna go ahead and make that save 3. Alright. Now we've got the hacksaw. And last time, after I hacked this part, I accidentally jumped into the flooded labyrinth like right away without realizing. This is a really long tunnel. Getting any closer? Oi. Okay. I don't think I'm getting anywhere. Yep. Okay. Sure, this is Eclipse Brooch. Interesting. Something is etched into the wall here. A land enveloped in shadow, a silent star of darkness. A brooch set with an eclipse, a door to endless twilights. Interesting. Still. Go ahead and make this a new save, rotating back to our first. Question is, hey Rock, should I go ahead and drop down, or should I keep looking around up here? Don't drop down, so there's more to be found. Okay. We can change going this way. Not in the sewers, though. Okay, thank you. By talking to the figure. Blind even when eyes are open. That's on myself. Back at the okay. Stars and sky. Bill gives us the numbers. Go all the way back to our car. I don't suppose I could get a location hint before I'm looking for a rock, could you? Your room in the graveyard. Okay. Don't worry about using the brooch. Alright. Ah, ha, ha. I think I'm going to save here. Statue emanating light. The light springs forth as beam stream towards you. Statue holding a dark crystal ball. Oh. Mirror. Oh. Mirror. There we go. Open her on up. Something is inscribed here. I do not wish to go on any longer. The pain won't stop. Even now I can feel my heart beating feebly. I can no longer reside among the living. I will let my body be taken over by the rising tide, and I will join the others in their bountiful bliss. At last, the culmination of all my hard work will soon pay off. I have found the 3 magic artifacts that I require to reach the land of endless twilight. I have no more need for this mortal coil, and all my earthly troubles will soon be shed from my body like so many serpent scales. Curious orb of darkness. And I have an orb. So that mentioned 3 artifacts. So we've got to find the 3rd artifact, which our hint is the mirror zone. I believe I did, yes. One way to find out. Yep, just before. Take the orb. Oop, that's back to the shed. Something in the mirror room. You have to break. Ah! I break the mirrors. Hidden door. Aha! Let's make a 3rd save here. This necklace is a stalwart defense against the unknown. A magical barrier, you're keeping the darkness of the mind at bay. Small blue sapphire. That means that we now have all 3 artifact items that we do. And now let's go down to the sewer. Forgot to look at this before. Let the moon serve as your guide in this endless night. Now, I feel like we should be able to trigger something different here. Not the altar room? Okay. I thought the protection might have helped, but oh well. Alright, hop down into the pit. There's the imperfect. I like the sound. It's faint, but you think you can hear someone screaming in pain deep inside the fissures, followed by what sounds like crawling. Here. You're crawling and screaming. The crawling draws near. Something is in the wall looking at you. Ha 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 ha! The magic necklace protected you. Oh, hooray. Did that lose me the magic necklace? No, it did not. Cool. Interesting. Well, since we've already made one save for that one, let's save over it again. And let's see if there's anything different when we go down the endless hallway. Magic necklace protected you. Awesome. Back home again. Open. Wait. Oh, vivid dream. Okay. Alex? You smash the mirror to pieces. A strange sight lies before you. Looks like a portal to deep space. There's a planet covered in darkness, barely lit by a total eclipse of a nearby star. Okay. Let's move through the portal. You step through the portal and come out into deep space. Then you are carried by some unseen force until you reach the surface of an unknown planet. A total eclipse casts a dim light over the strange lands. Oh. Statue of the Dark Crystal Wall. Empty hands. Rests before you. Perhaps. Huh? Search. Here. And talk to the statue. Can't take that. push any of them. Shadow Orb. There we go. You place the Shadow Orb into the hands of the statue. Pulses with a strange energy. Somehow, in your head, you hear the words, "The ritual is ready. Lie down on the altar to begin the transmogrification." Well, okay then. Use. You lie down on the cold stone altar, unsure of what will happen next, the flickering light surrounding. Thank you, light. The edge of the eclipse suddenly seems to focus and draw together on some faraway point in space. Some great invisible lens appears to concentrate the light into a powerful beam of energy, like forces untold sending mighty God rays from the heavens. The strange light suddenly reaches you and surrounds you completely, bathing your body with unknowable power. Your body feels slightly tingly all over. And you look down at your hands, noticing that your flesh seems to be melting away. Under the surface of the skin lies a solid form of infinite blackness that absorbs all light that strikes it. Within seconds, your entire body becomes a shade of its former self. And while the sensation is minute, you become slower and harder to grasp. Memories of your former self will wash away like tide eroding the bedrock of your sight. A swirling form permeates your consciousness and takes you over completely. As you draw your final breaths, you see a large group of shadow people gathering nearby, close by, watching you silently, waiting. Ending 3 of 5, Eternal Twilight. So I think I've gotten 3 of the 5 endings at this point, if I remember correctly. Maybe. I could be wrong. Okay. Will the ending change if I go back and redo it without the getting the orb? Or is that a different setup? Skip the orb and get the necklace, and we will change. Alright. So since we have that handy dandy save file, let's just do that. Alright, so we will skip the orb. That's back to the shed. Now let's smash. Open. Take the necklace. Not talk, take. Pop down into the dark. Down into the last room. Lair of the Imperfect. The hole in the wall. Crack in the wall. Endless hallway. The bright point. Find yourself back home. It's been a long and harrowing day, but you finally make it back home to your bedroom. You stumble wildly to your bed as you slip in and out of consciousness. You slam down hard on your mattress and pass out. When you awaken, the sun is shining magnificently in the azure sky, and all the blackness of the night has been banished too. Another day. You peaceably lie in your bed and reflect on all the difficulties you overcame. You vow to do your best to catch up on sleep, even if it means your grades suffer a bit, because nothing is more important than life. So cheerful. Ooh, ending 1 of 5. Morning daybreak. I'm guessing that's the good ending. And you said there was one right at the start, right? So what do I have to do to trigger that? Look at the sun on the patio a few times. Okay. The dead forest, laying it to waste. It's the sun. Don't stare directly at it. You really should not stare at the sun. Seriously, it's not a wise choice to gaze too long at it. You keep it up, you'll lose your eyesight. Say goodbye to your eyesight and welcome an endless darkness. You've gone blind from looking at the sun too many times. Ah. I love it. I love it. Oh, that's great. Oh no, that's hilarious. I love it. You know what, Rock? This was a great game. I really do recommend it to everybody, and you can quote me on that if you want. A absolutely sterling little indie game with a lot of clever references and a lot of fun spooks and unnerving atmosphere, great music, just overall I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for making it, and thank you so much for giving me a chance to show it here on my channel. I really do appreciate it. With that in mind, I think I am going to take a small 5-minute break here to go use the restroom and prep the next game on my lineup for the night, which is a game called hold on, let me make sure I say this right. The Remainder, Act 1. Gonna take my break now, and I will be back at 9 o'clock for The Remainder. So thank you very much, everybody. Give, like I said, 10 minutes, and then we'll get back to the gaming. Meantime, let's go to commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Picking up the pieces that I lost in the lobby. I put you against the wall, you had us body to body. I can't help the way you make me feel, it's so hard to copy. Let's find common ground, meet me in a lost and found, yeah. Dark days turning into dark nights. I hit the strip and spend it all, I'm having hard times. That reminiscing had me looking through the archives. I seen a picture of you looking like a star shines. And you're bright, 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 like the lights on a fight night, night. Love hit me like a mic, mic, mic. You know I'ma get it right, right, right. So stay with me, run away with me. Need like a dope fiend, need dope. Need like a coke fiend, need coke. Even though your heart cold, ski slope. I really hope the song bringing me close.
To a life can't put me in a box. I redefine any definition you got. I am the tiger, I'm making steps to the top. The flames, I rip it up, you just gotta hand me the rock. Take a seat, you cannot stand it. All I know, the flow harder than a Scotch bonnet. Don't try study me, you cannot manage. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yeah, you better listen. I'm bringing heat, you'll be a fan when I start rapping. Way I'll have your fucking head spinning. I'm known as spit vicious, release bombs and go tick tick boom. You blown me that head missing. I'm a phenomenon, stacking cheese like it's Parmesan. 8 different flows, call me Octomom. I'm moving fast like the Autobahn, and I'm in it into existence. So consistent, no assistance. Hear me once, become addicted. If I rap it, then I live it. There's no cap, and I be spitting this.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Alrighty then. Sandwich has been had. Water has been gotten. And it's time for the next game in our lineup tonight. So, go ahead and change a few things here. Act 1. Don't know if it'll recognize this game. Go ahead and do a tag of remainder. We'll go ahead and put a hashtag in the title, I think. Try and get this to populate. Yeah. Alright, let us go at it then. So, first, let's get it started. I gotta say, I saw this game and I immediately loved the art style that it has for it. That's probably the biggest reason why I wanted to play it, and you'll see as soon as I get it up and running here, it's really gorgeous artwork. Get centered on the screen, and switch over. Little loud for me. Let's turn it down a smidge, and there we go. Okay, so let's see what we have here. And I'm going to do a quick stream here.